All right. All
All
right. All
right.
right.
Bye bye.
Hey, Soul Tribe. Tracy here. Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, the comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear out the energy, and then we'll see what the message the Spirit has for us today. Something from the past, again, something from the past, something that somebody hasn't let go of, something that's, I don't know, it seems like it's getting easier. I just kind of feels like something. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, somebody, a man holding a heart. Hey, J Mike. Yeah, something about this invitation. They're receiving a certain invitation. This is a special invitation. They don't even see it yet. Whatever this is like an invitation for them to overcome that heartache and that heartbreak. This is something that's going to give them balance, a blossoming abundance. Yes, their heart chakra is opening. They're starting to feel love. Yes, it's something about the balance. So them being balanced and able to go through the door to personal healing and happiness, because Archangel Michael was here to help them fight these attachments they no longer needed to be a part of. It was a tough decision, but this person made the right decision for them. But it took some time because this person, they had a lot of anxiety when it came to making this decision. A lot of anxiety. But once again, they made the right decision for them. Let's see what the message is. Also, I want to remind y'all that starting tomorrow, we start our contest for the 5 VIP spots for our Sweet Spot Sip and See VIP party. This man has a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. Maybe he's trying to get past something that was holding him back. But in order for him to get past it, like I said, there was an invitation to go through that door to spirit to help with, yeah, balancing it, somebody's broken heart. Like they got their heart broke before, a while ago. But since then, it's like they didn't want to let that heartache go, and that was getting in the way of everything else they were doing. That was affecting their relationships, affecting their money, affecting their mental health, affecting everything. Yeah. Like I said, this person, their heart chakra is opening. It's time for this heart chakra to open because somebody's really, they're starting to express what they really want. And what they really want is to appreciate someone, to feel appreciated, to have that happy life, that happy family. They want to experience that joy. But in order to do that, this person has to understand some things that, sometimes this person gets this feeling inside of them that they can't explain. It's like their devilish side coming out. It's almost like somebody wanting them to compromise, somebody wanting them to do this or see something from a different point of view. But there's something in that person that's like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. And that's that blockage. That person needs to delve deep within to find out why they are so against something. Like someone wants to give them a piece of advice. No, I don't want that. Well, why not? Because it could be the best advice to save someone's life. Like someone saying, don't go over there. The cliff is over there. It's going to be a sharp drop. Don't tell me what to do. Like a hard head and a dumb ass that go over there and they fall off the cliff. It's something like that. Someone needs to look at why they feel. And it doesn't necessarily have to be them not wanting to take anyone's advice. It could have to be sometimes people are stuck on they don't want advice from this type of person, or this person has got this, or like they have it in their mind that they can only accept information from somebody who fits a certain type, whereas that's so stupid. Something about them thinking about this woman that's within this relationship. That's what they're thinking about. That's who they want, that happy family with, this woman. And she's smart. She's a tough cookie. She ain't no easy push around. She ain't no easy push around. She was like, "Excuse me, what did you just say to me? Excuse me, what did you just say to me? Tell you what I'm gonna do." And she don't have a problem taking her kickball and going home. She ain't got no problem doing that. Cause she's letting somebody know you ain't running nothing but your damn mouth. That's it. Yeah, see, somebody didn't see they it's like something about this woman is mystical. It's magical. Something about this person, it's like it brings out it's like she's showing them their own reflection. She's showing them what they don't want to see. With the goddess of the moon, she's like she's able to help them to bring out or to see their own dark side with this action and this rest and rejuvenation. Isn't this like an oxymoron? Isn't this like the opposite? It's like somebody, they want to go fast, they want to do this, but at the same time they don't, because they know that they can't just come at her any type of way, because she's smart. She's going to see it. She's going to know it. She's going to be able to smell it. So someone knows that they're going to have to come some different type of way, especially if they want to be with this person, especially if they want to have those types of blessings, especially if they want to be around her cookie. They're going to have to think of something else, because she's already on her journey. She know who she is. She know where she at. She know where she headed. And she is not afraid to leave your ass sitting where you stand. And this is possibly what's making this person so angry, because this person cannot control this woman. Can't control her. This is why it's like this person, this male, this yang energy is feeling like, normally I guess things would happen their way, but this one is feeling like, oh my gosh, I got to do something, but it's like they're not strong enough. They're not strong enough. It's like they have a lot of rage, but right now they don't have a lot of courage. They don't have a lot of courage to go up against somebody with such a big heart. It's like they at one point they tried to hurt that heart, but they don't see that heart had already been hurt so many times before. You can't hurt that heart anymore. Somebody's receiving the downloads from spirit, and they know exactly what to do. That's why she didn't have a problem taking her kickball and going home. Let's see what the message is. What's the message, spirit? Yeah, something about her strength. Something about her strength. Like I said, she ain't got no problem leaving. She don't have no problem. And like I said, they can't come to her no any other way. This is a smart ass woman. Now that other person, they feel envious. Like there's something in there that they wish they had. They wish they had that strength to just, pick up and be like, oh, okay, oh, you don't want to play fair, okay, see ya, enjoy, and not even give a damn. Like somebody feels like they can't do that, and they can't. They were, they didn't know that she could see their dark side. The world is her oyster. She's already accomplished so much, and they didn't think that she could see the dark side. Yes, she could see the dark side because she graduated from the dark, and now she's just totally in the light. Hey, Shaylin. But just because she lives in the light doesn't mean that she don't recognize the dark. Yeah, she recognizes how somebody was envious of her, or felt less than, felt like they were trying to see if they could size her up, but she let them, because go ahead and try and size me up, because you already let me know that you don't measure up. You already don't compare. That's why she didn't have no problem walking away, especially when she saw someone's dark side. She knew she didn't have to put up with that. Hey, Faith, how are you? What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody thought that they was going to be able to deceive her, and they was mad whenever they wasn't going to be able to, when they found out they was not going to be able to deceive her. They was mad when they found out that they was not going to be able to do anything with her blossoming abundance. But somebody really was in their negative energy thinking that they was getting ready to hurt somebody. Whether it was make them feel a certain way, whether it was five of swords, mental, conflict thinking, whatever it was, they thought they was getting ready to put the hammer down. But they weren't. Somebody was already healed. Somebody was already on their path. And that person thought that they was getting ready to put the hammer down. They got themselves in the pickle, because see, they was out there running in the streets, running their damn mouth. Now the streets is looking at this person who was running their damn mouth and saying, well, what's up? Now somebody that don't have no answers, because they shit is all tied up. But see, you saw something getting ready to come. You saw somebody getting ready to try and do some fuck shit. And that's why you was like, oh, watch this. Watch this. And you cut that shit off. You thought, you was like, oh, you thought that I had a bleeding heart for you. You thought that I was so in love that I was going to do anything. No, I am not. This is where this should stop right the fuck here. We ain't going no further, and you ain't going no further either. You stay on your side, I'll stay on my motherfucking side. That's when this thinking man realized he came up against the wrong one. He came up against somebody that was a lot stronger than him. He might have some big muscles, but damn it, she got her some physical, some spiritual strength. She got her some archangels that's on her side, angels that's on her side, that's kicking somebody in their ass, and they can't even see it. Now somebody really thinking about them shit. Now they really thinking, they thought they was getting ready to break your heart. Baby, you broke theirs. You broke theirs. And then didn't give a damn and was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to see y'all later. Bye. Have a good day. Don't nobody need that shit. They didn't think you was balanced, baby. You so balanced. You so balanced. You teaching people how to do a tight wire act. A balancing act. See, somebody, they know who you are. They don't know who you are, but they see what you are. They see that you got a lot of value in you. They see that you ain't letting nobody just come up and fuck around with you, mess with you, dog you, trick you, bamboozle you, none of that shit. They see you balanced. You got both sides. Your male and your female energy is on point. You know when to do this. You know when to advance. You know when to hold back. But see, somebody could see That woman could see with her third eye where somebody else was stuck at, what was their problems, what was their attachments they couldn't let go of. And their problem was they was afraid to accept that invitation. They had a problem making that decision. They didn't know where their door to personal healing and happiness was, but they was thinking they was going to have you figure the shit out. No. Hey, Bragsy. Hey, Sheila. How are you? They thought they was going to have you figure some shit out for them. Who does that? Nobody I know. That's your shit. And none of their friends was helping them. None of their friends. Everybody, they was sitting there talking all that big shit, all that yang, yang, China, jang about you and shit like that. Now everybody looking at them like, ninja with a hard R. You got to be kidding. You got to be crazy. Because they say they were sitting there saying that they could get you to do anything. They could get you to do. You were so into just trying to be with them. They was like, yo, no, she got it. Just come on over. Just come. She'll get it. Shit, whenever you do peep that motherfucking game, you was like, tell you what, I'm not doing shit. I'm not giving you a damn thing. I'm not putting nothing into this. Not a damn thing. Because your intuition told you what time it was. Your intuition told you what time it was. Your intuition told you somebody was going to try and use you. Not just use you, but use you up. And so what did you do? You showed that you mimicked them. You mirrored them back to them. Okay, how they was treating you, you started treating them. How they was talking to you, started talking to them. How they was being somewhat dismissive, you started dismissing their ass. How they want to give you a backwards compliment, you gave them an upside down, roundabout, bucked up compliment. You show somebody you can play the game. You can show them how the game should actually be played, because they ain't doing it right. You showed them. I'm gonna show you how the game is played, baby. I'm gonna show you what time it is. We're gonna look on this watch. We're gonna see what time it is. Somebody thought they was gonna show you, only to be showed. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Yeah. Somebody thought that they was gonna get the victory over this broken heart. In fact, no. Spirit said, oh no. You want this heart? There's some shit that you about to go through. There's some shit you about to go through because you tried to play with the heart. You tried to control it. You wanted a victory. You wanted a victory to try and break somebody's heart. Now, some shit is coming back on you that you're not going to be able to control, just like you could not control this tornado, and it's getting ready to wreak havoc on all your motherfucking relationships. I pray to God you don't even have no pet mouse, because that motherfucker's going to turn against your ass. Somebody thought it was a game. They don't think it's a game anymore. Hey, K Hyphy, how are you? Are you on here? Oh, yeah, you are. I thought I saw your name. This morning, Tracy. I thought these damn glasses, I'm telling y'all, stay young. Stay young. Something about this invitation. Something about this door to spirit. Something about somebody receiving this invitation. They know it's time. They know it's time. They've been putting it off, but they know it's time, because right now they're not too sure what they're doing. They really don't know. They just doing some shit, but they not really sure what they doing. What they would really like to do is to get back with you. But they have no fucking clue. None. Because all the shit that they was doing in the past, it wasn't working, but they thought if they doubled down, it would somehow work. Mm-mm. Yeah, something about somebody's intuition, about that gut instinct. You know how they something about not that. It's like their confidence, how they feel about themselves. Yeah, I feel like this person has to build up their confidence, their how strong it is in their heart. The courage and shit like that. That's what they got to build up because right now they don't know. They don't know. It's like this person, they don't know, it's almost like they forgot their role. Not saying there are specific roles, but when it comes to relationship, yes, there are specific roles. The man cannot be the woman, and the woman cannot be the man. So this man forgot his role. It's like he's expecting the woman to jump in the man's shoes, to pursue him, to try and suck up to him, to try and get him, to try and win him over when he got the shit wrong. If you expecting the woman to go up after you, you need to sit your weak ass down. Because that's not how it rolled. That's not how it rolled. That's why your ass is upset and over there. And you thinking that it's because she's being too tough that she ain't know. She knows her role. If she see that you don't know your role, what the fuck is she gonna do trying to get in and teach you? She gonna sit there and she gonna wait for somebody to walk in that door that knows his role. We ain't talking about money hand over fist or nothing like that. It's being the male in the relationship. It's about him courting her, letting her know that what his plans are and how it affects her, and then respecting her, listening and hearing her, not trying to cut her off when he think that he's heard enough of what she got to. It's somebody don't know they role, but now that shit is being mirrored back to this person, they starting to wake up. They starting to see that they was acting like the woman, like they perceived the woman to act. They was not acting like the man. This person is understanding now. Everybody got their role. Everybody has their role. And this person cannot get upset because someone's confidence is up, their money's right, they looking good, they do their hair every day, they sit in that big old chair, whatever. They can't get mad at that woman for having her shit together. Like, who does that? You mad at somebody for being successful, for having their shit together? Who does that? Where do they do that at? Yeah. Somebody, it's like because at this time, something about, I feel like God was telling this person, I've been patient enough. I've been patient enough. This is divine timing. It's either one of those, either you get it right or either you get it right or you don't. You either go ahead and surrender or I'm going to fuck you up. I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm saying it in the most loving God way. But I'm tired of your bullshit. Get your shit right or you will get your shit left. Okay? Somebody like, look, just like this lady did. She was smart enough to know that she needed to get on her journey. She didn't need to worry about what you and your little goony goo goo friends was doing. She needed to go ahead and continue on her path. That's why she left you standing where you was acting all crazy and stupid like. See, you didn't think that somebody could see something, but you saw